What is up, YouTube? Young and Fishless here. We're gonna be at the Schaumburg Fishing Convention show. For some of you guys that may know, I'm going to be there working with Lee's Bait and Tackle. That's my summer job. I work at the bait shop, and you know, it's a really awesome job, especially since I love to do fishing. Hey man, it's not, I don't even call it work. It's just the bait shop. I enjoy working there. But we're gonna be at the convention. We're gonna walk around, see what people have, check out a few booths, and we're gonna check out our booth, obviously, and show you guys what kind of lures we offer to the people in Illinois and stuff. So I'll catch you guys back at the convention. Just arrived at the convention center. Looks like a line, but I'm a little early. The show doesn't start until maybe another 30 minutes. So we're gonna just go to the booth, set up stuff, get ready for people. Did not know you need a picture ID, but whatever. We're in. Before the show starts, I want to get a quick video of all these fish in the tank before people start showing up, and it just starts getting crazy, especially since today's a Friday. But we got some nice gills. That bass got messed up now.
Are they active enough where he's going to chase the bait and put a horizontal bait and chase? If not, if it's something where I can go down into the kitchen and go pull him out, okay? That's what.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Lee's Global Tackle Schaumburg Show. Latest and greatest in tackle. All JDM products. You can't get anywhere else in the country except for Lee's Global Tackle. Place to get it. The Mega Bass 110 Vision Jerkbait. The hottest jerkbait on the planet. We're the only ones that have the limited colors. Get them while they're hot, because once they're gone, they are gone. We got silent ones, we got plus ones, we got some poppers, and of course the traditional 110. Latest and greatest in colors and styles. These Global Tackles. The new Mega Bass tackle box. Unbelievable. Carry your expensive Mega Bass baits in a Mega Bass box. Evergreen. From the poppers to the walking dogs to the jerk baits to the cranks. The latest and greatest. We got it all sizes too. In Kitech, here it is, folks. You name the color, we got it. Easy shiners, fat impacts, we got them all. From 2.5 inch up to 4 inch. On the line, we got the Seagar, we got the Sunline, we got the braid, the Daiwa braid. Best on the market. Only at Lee's Global Tackle. Here it is. every size you can imagine. This is it. Stop by, take a look. Latest and greatest, Lee's Global Tackle. We got it.
We're at the Cast Crew booth with Ray and Vince. Want to be in it?
Hell yeah, man. Yo, what up?
So what's Cast Crew all about?
Cast Crew's all about urban streetwear. It's something that we designed when we were filming our own YouTube videos, and then from there it kind of sprung into the clothing line, something that you don't find at your local big box fishing store. So all you see here is all stuff that we've designed in-house. We've got a bunch of new era hats, custom new era hats that I don't think anyone else in the fishing industry has. And then a bunch of our new gear, hoodies and stuff. So we're here at the Schaumburg Fishing Show, booth 423, just hanging out.
Yeah.
What's Stank Bait all about?
Stank Bait is about custom baits, taking things to the next level. We like to create something that not a lot of shops are going to have, whether it be custom painting soft plastics, soft body frogs, swim baits. This is just some of the basic stuff that I do. You can find us in Tackle Warehouse. They're going to carry our whole new line starting this spring. Some custom painted frogs.
You got any swim baits available to show?
There's some in the case over there.
Let me grab one. Let me grab my
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
That's the all-new Bait 30 from Louisiana. Built around a 8/0 beast lock. Custom painted Huddlestons.
We're gonna bust them out the bag.
They depreciate in value.
Yeah,
as soon
you
as
can't get the full effects. You can't get the full effects in the bag.
Tear it open, man. It's like Christmas. That's what I say. You don't save the packaging. I got enough.
Nice bluegill pattern on that.
Sorry.
Zach, you good? It's like holding like a fish.
You gotta long arm it.
Man,
That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys for showing me around.
This is what sets our baits apart from anybody else's. In every one of our baits, we have what we call EBS technology, electronic bait fish sound. And what that entails is we got a small battery, a smart board, and a speaker in every one of our baits. And what that sounds like is just like that. The battery life on these are typically ran for about 200 water hours, with these baits being water activated. As soon as it hits the water, this bait is working for you. No matter if you stop it or anything, it's still making that sound. when you're done using the lure, typically just dry them off and then it'll be done working. We got multiple styles of baits. We got some anywhere from top water down to 25 feet deep if you guys want to get down to that deep. We got an app that you can download for free called SAMI, Smart Aquatic Marine Instrument. You can actually scan a code, the geocode, onto your phone, and that'll pull up the lure on the bait on the app, and you can get all the information of the bait on there, and you save your catch, and it'll create a diary for you when you go back to that lake. Some of the multi-touch baits, you can change up to 4 different sounds on it. And the app also includes 25 additional free sounds on that app, which again is free from livingstonlures.com.
Just quick question before we end this.
Yeah.
Favorite lure?
My personal favorite is probably the Walking Boss in the bone color. This is the bone croaker. It's pretty close, but that's probably my personal favorite. Been very, very successful with largemouth and smallmouth on this bait.
Thank you for your time.
You bet. Thank you.
Trying up?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the major difference between Seaguar versus any other manufacturer of fluorocarbon is the fact that we are the only company that is vertically integrated from the resin all the way to the finished product. And what I mean by that is our resins are developed by Correja, by Seaguar, for fishing and no other purpose. And it goes from the resin to the extrusion to the finished product. We're in control of that entire process from beginning to end. No other manufacturer can do that, or can claim that. We're the only people that do that.
And what are some your favorite products you guys have so far that you like to use?
Well, I would say all of our products have their applications.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that we're primarily noted for is our double structure fluorocarbon. We're the only manufacturer that does that. And what that is, the difference between a single structure fluorocarbon or a double structure. Single structure, which is our Invisax or our Abrazax, is one resin extruded to make the line. Our double structure fluorocarbon is 2 distinct different resins that are extruded to make one solid line. The inner part of that line is very strong, the tensile strength is very strong. The outer coating, soft, supple, holds your knots better. And we're the only people to do that as well.
Thank you for your guys' time. I appreciate it.
Everyone, John Morrow here at the Evergreen display at the Chicagoland Fishing Show here in January. We've got a great attendance, had a lot of people come by here today to the booth and talked about Evergreen products a lot. I'm going to talk about a few of the lures that I really like of Evergreen. My first one is this jackhammer. This is the Evergreen jackhammer, vibrating jig. It has a stainless steel lip on it, extremely thin, which makes it different than a lot of other vibrating jigs out there. And the way the head's designed, this lip, when it's vibrating, going back and forth, it's clanking on the head of the bait. Makes totally different noise than a lot of other vibrating jigs out there on the market. They do another cool thing. They've actually marked the size of the bait on the bottom of the head, so you know if you're using a 3/8, half ounce, whatever. You can't tell just by looking at it. They put a double keeper, bait trailer keeper on the bait, which is, nobody does that, and this works extremely well. The hook design, this was designed by Brett Height, this bait, and he tried every hook manufacturer out there and got this hook, this Gamakatsu hook, to go in this thing with that bend to put into this bait. And he feels that it hooks better than any other vibrating jig out on the market. What's interesting too, they do a hand-tied skirt. Instead of you having the rubber collar, you got the hand-tied skirt, which really makes a difference. You have the collars breaking, you're losing your skirt or whatever, and they do a real nice paint job on the head. You know, they keep it real natural looking, really lifelike, and I just love the appearance of these baits. So do the fish. They catch a ton of fish. So, okay, now we'll go to my second favorite lure. This is the SB 125. It's a shower blows. It's a walking topwater spitting bait. It's probably one of the best topwater baits I think I've ever used. you know, they have a variety of colors. The hooks that are on this bait are made specifically for evergreen, made by Gamakatsu. The front of the bait has the lips off to the side. It's a walking bait, similar to, say, a Zara spook, but a tighter walk. These lips splash. Every time the bait moves, it causes a splash. And not only do you have the walking action, you've got the splashing action, which attracts a lot of fish and you get a lot of bites on this bait. The bait sits a little bit on an angle like this, kind of tail down when it's sitting dead in the water, but it walks extremely easy. Even my wife can fish this bait. Again, it's evergreen, has the weight transfer system in it, so this thing casts a country mile. You can spool your reel casting this bait. So again, shower blows, SB125, one of my favorites. Then here's a smaller version of it, same color. This is the smaller version of the shower blows. Call it a shorty. And it has the same lips, just narrower through the back. The hooks are cut off on this. I was doing a demonstration on the tank here at the show, so can't have any hooks on it, so I cut them all off. But anyway, this when they don't want to eat this, things get a little tough, the bite gets a little tough, I go to the shorty, and I still get my topwater bites. Another one is this crankbait. This is one of my favorite crankbaits for fishing for smallmouth bass. It has a very unique shape compared to most crankbaits. If you look down the top of the bait, it kind of hexagon shaped, and it comes through the water with incredible movement. It has a small lip, dives down about 3 feet, 4 feet, depending on line size. It has a weight transfer system, very realistic looking paint jobs on them, just beautifully done. That's why I feel they get bit so well. This is a transparent green pumpkin, one of my favorite colors for fishing smallmouth out west. So anyway, this is one of my favorites, and that is the CR2. Now we'll go to this, which is the Zeta vibrating lipless crankbait. One of my favorite vibrating crankbaits. This is the bluegill color. The shape is definitely different than most of your other baits out there. The way it's shaped, the way the head's shaped, the way they have it come in on the nose, and the wide spot here on top of the head, this thing vibrates like you wouldn't believe in the water. And I've never had a bait fish like this as far as vibration. This is, again, the bluegill color, one of my favorite colors. And let's see. Again, they have different versions of this. They have a tungsten model, which I hope they start selling here in the United States soon. It's a lot louder than the standard rattling version. But anyway, that's my selection of baits I really like from Evergreen, and thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Hi everybody, Pete Presbyar here from the Schaumburg Chicagoland Fishing Show, Daiwa Corporation USA. What separates us from a lot of the other competition out there in the marketplace is that Daiwa is truly a manufacturer. That is, we actually have not only our engineers, but we actually own and control our manufacturing. So your manufacturing standards are a lot higher for Daiwa. And it allows us to have proprietary different features that others don't have, and it also allows us to innovate and not have to worry about having to share it with 10 different other manufacturers. Because of that, we have in the last few years really taken a lot of market share with our SV spool technology and our bait casters, our new LT platform and spinning reels, some of the lightest spinning reels ever produced to date, with features that are unbelievable and some of the smoothest gearboxes you've ever felt. Super strong and reliable. Our rod technology, our engineers are here in the United States helping manufacture rods for the U.S. market for the techniques that we actually use here, not just putting handles on mass blanks that are produced for different lengths. So check Daiwa out, give us a shot, you'll be super impressed. You'll find out why your hardcore anglers out there around the world have always fished Daiwa, and they still are, and they're more excited than ever.
What's your favorite spinning reel? Because you said they make the lightest spinning reels on the market. Which one's your favorite?
In the past, my favorite spinning reel was always the Certate. I think right now, because of what we were able to do with the LT technology, the new Tatula is probably right now my favorite, because for that kind of money, for that $189 to $180 price range. You have the lightest spinning reel on the market, big drag, super smooth gearbox. There's nothing really been like it before on the market.
Do you have it on display out here?
Yes, we do.
Can I check it out?
Yep.
This is it. I've seen it on my job a lot. Yep. It just came in for us. Thank you.
Very welcome.
You're gonna be
okay.
with me?
All right.
Come on.
We're at the cast crew booth with Ray and where is it? Vince. Vince. You want to be in it?
Hell yeah, man. Yo, what up?